We only had like 4 hours of rehearsal.
One day.
Yeah. Which,
That's it.
Yeah, which like we were able to like cobble it together because we did the Pitch Perfect movies and kind of taught us some steps. Priyanka's like a pro who's done a million Bollywood movies,
Yeah,
so she was
she
just like
knows how
one
to
and a
move.
two and a ready and go. And Liam was like, "What's going on?"
What can I do?
Yeah. Liam's like, so we're gonna need more rehearsal? No,
Yeah, no, we'll get it.
We'll get out there and do it.
DeVine had to do some rehearsing of his own for a sort of risque scene, and it involved watching one of the most iconic movies in rom-com history. Watch.
I watched when Harry Met Sally because I had to do that classic scene when Meg Ryan has to do like the orgasm scene where she's like,
Yeah.
and Todd's like, make sure you watch it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I know how to do it, Todd. And he's like, Todd's our director, and he was like, no, make sure you watch that scene. And I did, and I'm not as sexy as Meg in that.
I don't know, Adam. I think,
You think so?
yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Sexy.
I don't know, pretty close. Well, in honor of the movie's title, it was only fair to ask about the cast's own romances. And it was no shocker that Priyanka Chopra's glamorous wedding was the highlight of the conversation. Take a look.
I believe Priyanka's had a very successful.
Yeah, you've had a very successful 6 months.
6 months in terms of romance.
For sure. A few weddings.
Yeah. Yeah, how many weddings were there?
Just
Two.
One Indian and one
two.
Western.
Yeah.
You had to do it for the fam.
Yeah, you gotta do
Giant
it.
weddings. I believe like what a 75-meter veil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not meter feet.
Meter feet.
I
yeah,
just needed
okay.
7
feet.
adults to carry
Yeah.
it down the aisle.
Yeah.
It was an extra.
Fairy tale
Oh.
moment.
The families clash. Like the Jonases and the Chopras and all the drama that came with it, and how everyone was like, oh, who's that? Trying to identify the other person. And that was completely like a romantic comedy. Everyone was like an actor.
That would be a good
Yeah,
movie.
that's a good movie.
Like within
to
the
do.
Base
wedding.
it on
Yeah.
your family marrying, a white American family.
Yeah, biracial, and so much music. I mean, there'll be so much music in a movie like that. We should do it.
Make it happen, I'd watch it. And if you're looking for some last-minute Valentine's Day ideas, they have you covered. Adam and Priyanka shared their do's and don'ts to making the day special.
Obviously, you have to do something with your significant other, whether it's cooking for them or doing something like I like the small little gestures where you're like, it means something to that person and you put a little thought into it. It doesn't need to be expensive, but also it can be.
I mean, either or. I think what to me is the most romantic is the thought that somebody put that much thought into getting something for me or doing something for me. Like, which is why I don't, like, it shouldn't, I like it to be a little original, It shouldn't just be like basic, of like, oh, candy.